Hi everyone, Excited Raccoon here. And potential game of the year for me, Sonic Frontiers, finally got its first full story trailer. Or at least that's what it's officially called, since as a story trailer, it has a lot of new gameplay. So it's more of an all-around trailer. That said, the animation and cutscenes we see snippets of here are absolutely gorgeous. Wow. And these are almost hands down the best looking cinematic cutscenes since Sonic Unleashed 15 years ago. It's still decently short, but it's jam-packed with lots of new content for us to cover and analyze. As these are our first real cinematics since the original announcement trailer like a gorillion years ago. We also got tons of game footage from the new island as well as its new boss that we get to see some actual combat gameplay of. So I'll play my live reaction to the trailer as I streamed it, but I forgot to uncheck the box to enlist it after. Stupid. And then I just immediately left my house. So it would actually hurt my channel to make it public. However, I clipped my reaction from it, which, let's be real, is all anyone really cares about. So I'll play it before we get into everything here, as while this trailer might not be the biggest boy, he's big where it counts, okay? Give him some credit. A lot of people are dissing this trailer online, and you can make your own judgment. I'm not gonna judge you, but personally, I thought this was a pretty good trailer. And while granted, it is a pretty bad story trailer to be fair, because there's not that much story. So you know the drill. You've already liked, right? If you haven't, drop a like, a sub, and set the bell to all. Because if you're not watching me, who else are you watching? Samash's Sonic News channel? I don't think so, bud. Shut up! Mr. Sonic Beast? So let's roll the intro and get right into it, as we also got Gamescom gameplay demo footage that I want to cover, but I feel it's necessary to go through this trailer in this video first, and I'll get right on that after. So let's roll it!
You're amazing!
Time to move to the world of Sonic. Any Sonic Hedgehog fans out there?
Oh my God, it's
Sonic
happening.
Sonic has had a pretty good year with the Sonic 2 movie, which was
happening
a ton of fun
now.
earlier this year. Well, Sonic Frontiers is in development, and we've got a brand new trailer for you and confirmation of the release date, too. Check this out.
Oh my God, it's happening. The little bugger. Whoa.
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Still only a couple seconds of cyberspace, but okay, I'll take it. Oh, we saw the island. Oh my God, the other biomes. Oh, okay, that's the other islands. That's crazy. Saying Amy.
Amy? Is that you?
I hate the flying animation, but God, this looks cool. And the desert looks really sick. I like these different environments. That looks awesome.
You cannot run forever. Leave immediately.
Leave immediately. To start it off, we finally get to see the second Starfall Island, and quite a bit of it. Although it's just cut into small, quick glances that I'll go through, as pausing and seeing the rest of the world shows that even though it's a desert, this place is jam-packed, full of game elements and structures, and it's a place I really want to play and explore. So I've seen a lot of people online confusing the amount of islands we see here, and I can see why. So let's show what I'm seeing and clear it up. So the sci-fi cemetery pillars that I actually saw in my last video on Frontiers, we already know are from the first island, Kronos. But then we see Sonic running in a sandy area with desert shrubbery and rocks, but no trees. Then we see Sonic in a place with an early 2000s Gears of War green filter over it. But there's also palm trees and big bushes instead of the thin, dry desert ones. It appears this is a different section from the same island, and it has this hazy filter over it because of the various weather mechanics in Frontiers. This is gameplay from during a sandstorm, which we see more of later. Combine this with Sega PR releasing a bunch of info, and it only mentions Eris and acts like this is all one island. So that's assumedly the case here. Which you think a sandstorm would be a struggle for Sonic, since he has these big exposed eyes, making him biologically the perfect candidate for a surprise sand attack. This island is called Eris. Yes, they're really all named after Greek gods, which makes it even funnier that this is releasing around the same time as God of War Ragnarok. On this same island, we see this new aesthetically cool looking orange canyon that houses a bunch of enemies in it, and it sorta reminds me of Blood Gulch from Halo. We also see a new mini boss. He sits still but tries to smash you when you get close, and you have to spin cycle and hit his eye. Although there are probably alternate ways to beat him, as the spin cycle is one of many unlockable abilities, none of which we've seen, unless that Sonic flying around thing is an ability. The area around the boss locks you in with lasers that it appears trap you in there until you beat him. However, one is a different color and style than the rest, so this likely plays into some mechanic we haven't seen yet. We get to see the new Coco creatures clearly in game for the first time, and they are simultaneously cute and terrifying with their giant moving bowling ball holes for a face. It's kind of creepy, especially the idea that it could close its mouth and eyes and just become a solid flat rock. Terrifying. Now, a lot of people are going into story theories about the last cutscene snippet shown, where Sonic's arm gets the red glitch effect, but we keep seeing the same shots out of context right after a cut. Previously, we saw Sonic fly back and then saw the Titan in Sage. But now we know Sage was the one who threw him back when she yelled, "Leave immediately," which I pray was a reference to one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time.
Leave immediately.
But I doubt it is. So it's clear they're intentionally not trying to show us what happened. But looking at the context here, it appears this cutscene is actually part of the build that the journalists got to play through in their Summer Game Fest demo. So it's likely the Titan is the one who made Sonic's arm red, as the journalist said that he tries to attack the Titan and he gets thrown back and in shock. I believe Sage even tells him he's not powerful enough yet too, which they likely cut out. And we already saw Sage attack Sonic, so there's no reason for them to want to keep that a surprise too. I've seen a lot of people online complaining about Sage's voice, but I actually think it sounds way better and calming than I expected. I was expecting a whiny, bratty kid, and I think the effects and processing on the voice sound really cool. Next, we also see a weird hollow version of Amy being trapped in a red edition of the Epcot ball, which seeing this makes Sonic ask, "Amy, is that you?" And listen, dude, I know you forgot a lot and have some memory issues or whatever. I get it. It happens around your age. What are you, over 30? But are you like stupid? Who else could it be? Do you think they're going to look up at you and go, "No, I'm Courtney"? Or do you think Tails got into the pink paint in Amy's closet again? Which I keep telling him about. So Sonic then goes and touches the pod. This next part I had to closely check and analyze, because at first I wasn't sure if it just teleported him where there were enemies or if it just basically spawned them in around him, as the environment and biome looks consistent the entire time. but I looked deeply, compared closely, and it appears touching the pod actually does make him teleport. Although just for framing or whatnot, it's possible they could have moved it slightly and changed the lighting to make it the cutscene pretty, as I know the framing and lighting in 3D animation isn't quite as straightforward as it seems. So if you look at the first shot when Sonic walks up to the pod, there's a big tree on the left. But after he touches it, the only tree is a thinner looking, differently lit one on the right, which makes it appear it does teleport him, but at least that's my working understanding. Nobody has any clue what the significance of this is yet, other than she's trapped, Sonic needs to free her, but like, why did he teleport? What was that? However, I have a feeling we're about to find out a lot more about this very soon, as Gamescom's gameplay demo is now out on the floor, at least in the past couple hours of recording this, because man, my power went out and I used Notepad and I lost the entire script. I had to rewrite this. And the reviews are about to be flooding in from this demo. I'm gonna upload another video tomorrow or the day after, as I am on that grind. The burnout is over, and at a very convenient time, as we're kind of popping off with Sonic news. So follow the Twitter, the TikTok, or any of the other platforms you use, as if I link it, I use it in some capacity, even if just to post stories. Lots of love, and you'll see me very soon, hopefully. Unless you get in like a car crash or something, then you'll never see me or anyone else on this platform ever again. Although, maybe if you're a good person, maybe you'll see Erika. And with that, set the bell to all so you don't miss an upload, as the Sonic Frontiers news is flooding in. And this is info Sega's putting out, so it isn't going to be filled with spoilers. As you can tell, they are being very selective with what footage and demos they get put out to the public related to Frontiers. Now go get some rest, buddy. You deserve it. We're gonna have a busy entire week. So lots of love and peace. Peace!